I figured something out not too long ago when I was going into my mind. Now, this is pretty cool, and I'm surprised I was able to discover this fact of life. And I'm here now today to tell you guys exactly what it is you could be doing to mess up your life completely. It may sound cliche, but your life is perfect. You may not be able to see the perfection within your life, but that's only because of this one fact. What if I said to you that you were focusing too much on the negatives of your life? Then what if I said that these negatives were nothing more than stories that you told yourself to dissuade yourself from going to work, or having that important conversation, or just getting out of bed to do something because you're always anticipating the worst of every given situation? Now what if every given situation which is anticipated, because it's a thought, doesn't actually exist? I made a video yesterday saying that you are not your thoughts. Well, this one, I'm kind of building on that. Think about it. What if you missed every chance to experience what your life actually had to offer? What if you literally missed, blindsided everything that was actually going on in front of you, and rather than seeing that as your life, you only leaned on what you thought was real? A lot of people get caught up in their imaginatory experience when they're always in their head, and they sometimes prefer that to be the only reality that is actually real. And the thing is your body reacts to your thoughts. You get anxious when you anticipate the worst. You get stressed when you think about having to go to work and do the same things every day. I'm just pointing out the obvious here. These are the things most people commonly go throughout their day if you're living in the matrix, in the rat race, in this cycle of living that most people live in. I've realized that my life as it is right now is actually perfect. The new circumstances that are coming in within my life actually have nothing to do with my past relationships with girls, right? A lot of people, they get into relationships at the beginning and they start trying to weigh up the new person that they're interacting with their exes, with their ex's mindsets, and they're trying to figure out and understand someone who's completely new by overanalyzing their past and the people that they've already come into contact with. This is ridiculous, but everyone does it all the time, okay? If you're literally attracting someone to you in the now, which is on your frequency, on your wavelength of thinking, then that person is best matched to you in the now. He is your perfect, or she is your perfect mate, boyfriend or girlfriend within this present moment, literally. And you'll find that when you stop looking and try and figure them out, per se, by looking off of the information you've had already within other people within your past, you'll realize that when you stop looking at all that junk, the person standing in front of you is actually perfect. There's nothing wrong with them. They're thinking completely differently compared to other people. But most people, like I say, they always lean towards what they think they know already, and that ruins their perceived environment, their perceived world. Literally, if you're always thinking about the past, you're always looking from a past point of perspective at every new situation, therefore you're blinded at what's actually right in front of you. And that's when you start to think that your life's maybe a living hell, your life isn't the way you want it, when really you're just not looking at it the way it is, and you're caught up in a fantasy, your thoughts, the stressful thoughts of the past. So obviously you can kind of see by now that if you're always living in the past, it's causing suffering within the now moment. And the same can be said for if you overanalyze the future. Okay, but that's going to be about to do it for this video. I'm Ryan JC. Speak to you guys pretty soon.